Hello, everybody. So I hope you can hear me well. I'm still trying to use the new camera and new microphone. So if you don't hear me well, just let me know in the comment below that I know to fix it for the next time. Now, I want to go over how can we get over a slump when it's happened. You know, when you have those days that you have tons of things to do and nothing gets done on those days. You want to accomplish them, but instead you went on Netflix, you went on Instagram, you went on Facebook. You just distract yourself with other things, just not that task, not to do that task. Now, what is happening there? And let me share you with a little story. Actually, I didn't plan to share that, but 2 weeks ago, I had a huge slump. Over the past a year and a half, I haven't watched any series. I just stop it at all because I was addicted. I was addicted to series in a way that I watched, like, let's say I gave myself a break for 5 minutes, and then I found myself for hours watching show after show after show, episode after episode after episode, like a crazy. I binged like crazy, and I didn't want to admit it because I was addict. So I decide that is my time fifth. That's still my time the most, and I'm going to just stop with it. So I stopped with a challenge to stop with series, and for a year and a half, I made it through. And now 2 weeks ago, I had a slump. I thought that I have that mission to do, those tasks, everything was in place. But what happened is I found myself over on series all over again, like watching episode after episode and just anything besides going on to those tasks, anything on beside of doing what I need to do. Because right now I'm working on a new masterclass. So everything besides that, I just avoid it. Now, I thought to myself, what the hell is going on here? Because I found myself for a week just binging on shows all over again. And for a year and a half, I didn't. So what happened? I fell into a slump, but it could happen for over a month, over a year. And I've been in those situations when I said to myself, this time I will stop with that. And years go by and I'm still watching like crazy. But this time, after a week, I noticed, whoa, what is happening? So what happened is that I didn't have the clarity on what exactly to do. I didn't really set and implement everything that I teach, how to build it, how what to do, and how to exactly access those course, this masterclass. And what happened is I was overwhelmed by it and then run away to shows. Now, if you ever happen that you have those to-do lists and you do nothing, that mostly because you're overwhelmed with what you need to do. So you need to cut it down and actually build that action plan around that, but in very specific way that you will have clarity. Because if you don't have clarity, what happens is we are overwhelmed from this big task and we don't know what to do. For example, creating a masterclass. For example, going on live, doing more content, whatever it is that you want to create, creating new course, whatever it is that you want to do, it seems like a big task. Like, how the fuck I'm going to get there? And then we run away to other things. Now, how can we break it apart? How can we actually go 1, 2, 3 and like not get over and not being overwhelmed so much and get over that slump? So very, very simple. The first step is grab a piece of paper right now. Grab a piece of paper. Whatever it is that's stopping you right now, just go to the task. Is it a course? Is it a masterclass? Is it producing more content? What is it? Just write down the bigger task, the goal. What is the goal? Write down right now, right now. Drop everything that you're doing. And hey, if you're on the road, of course, don't stop driving. but keep on driving, just listening, and the minute you're getting home, go over it again and just grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down. So you write down the big goal. What is the big goal? If, let's say, it's a course, so, or producing more content. Let's go with producing more content. You want to produce more content. What is it? Produce more content. Once a week, twice a week, once a month. What exactly? Go specific. After you went specific, what is the order? Prioritize and execute. What is the first thing you got to accomplish? And do it. The, do that first thing on the morning, the minute you wake up. Because when we are waking up, the mind kind of reset. And that's the time where we have clarity, we have clear focus because nothing distracts us. So a thumb rule, don't touch your phone. Put the phone aside. Don't touch your phone the minute you wake up. Go to the task the minute you wake up. Give it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, no more, because then you get overwhelmed like, oh, I need to do like an hour right now, and then, but I have this and that, and I have to make breakfast, and I have to go that, and I have to go to work. And, whoa, relax, breathe. Let's take it one thing at a time. Start with no more than 20 minutes on that specific task. If you have more time, awesome, go with that. But because you got to swallow the first big huge task on the morning, the one thing that you avoid the most. That's a habit of successful people. If you go and listen to more mentors that are, let's say, Tony Robbins, let's say Dean Graziosi, they all talk about it. You got to do the first thing on the morning. And you know what? I disregarded for a very long time. I said that shit doesn't work. But a year ago, when I start doing that, it shifted my mind. It's like, damn, that thing is so powerful. The first thing in the morning. So grab a pen and paper, write down what is the first goal, what is the main goal. Now break it apart. What is the action steps you got to do? Let's say produce contents once a week. Okay, once a week. Break the subject. What are you going to talk about? Okay, you have the subject now. Like, treat those as tasks. And when you do those as tasks, suddenly it doesn't seem so frightened. The elephant in the room doesn't seem so huge and so frightening and overwhelming, because now you have like a clear plan. You have clarity, you have the focus, and you know exactly what must be done. So, what is the first goal? Write down in the comment below what are the goals that you're going to nail this week. Focus on the big goal, and then the secondary one, what is it? Write down the first goal and the secondary one, because when you write it down, when you're commenting, you actually become aware to it. And you have now accountability because you shut it out loud. You shut it out loud, you feel committed, you want to get it. No matter what, you just committed in front of other people. So write down in the comment below the first huge goal and then the secondary one, at least one. Don't go the whole process right now, just here. Go with the first one and the secondary one, like the first thing that you're going to own on this morning. So I would love to hear what are your goals, what are the secondary one. Let's own that. And if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up that I know that you want more content of it. And if you're watching here on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button to never miss out an episode that was live on YouTube today. And thank you for being here. And I really appreciate you for being here. Invest your time, liking, sharing, commenting, doing the actions to rise up and really become the successful person that you want to become. So I really appreciate you for doing that, for listening, for being here. And have a great and productive day. And I will see you next time.